Hey, what is up guys? So we are going to be playing some Madolches. This actually has Angeli. It's kind of a newer card, but let's go ahead and kick it off with, I can actually reset some cards, but it's fine. So this one also has the new card Angeli, which is actually a really cool card. I wish I had that Lone Fire card. I can actually set up for it next turn, so I'm going to go ahead and search up for the card. So hopefully this won't get veilered. Okay, cool. So we have Angeli over here. She's a really good card. It makes this deck so much better. And this card is also really good. And if he wants to activate anything in response to it, like, it's fine. Like if he wants to MST, it's fine because I can add back another Chateau next turn anyways. So I honestly was thinking about putting in Tragodia in here because now with Angeli you can keep like a huge hand and like it's really good. There's so many things that make this deck so much better now. Like this really makes the deck good. Like next turn we are going to normal this card, and then it lets us special summon this card, which then lets us tribute for Hoot Cake, and then we could banish, and then we could just do all the shenanigans. So, okay, so Tin Goldfish is going to summon, and I'm just going to Veiler that simply because I have multiple Veilers. I think that that's good to get rid of now, because even if he can't like even go into Geargia and like run over this card, because I could probably, depending on what I draw, I might be able to just game him next turn. And like the thing is, like, what I love about this deck is I can play as aggressive as possible as long as I have Chateau. I don't go minus. Like he can torrential me, it doesn't matter. They all go back to my hand. So let's go ahead and start off. So we're gonna normal summon Mufiel, whatever. They make this card's like name is just absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, we're normal summon that card. Then we get special summon Madolche Lone Fire, aka Angeli. Doesn't matter the battle position. Okay, now we're going to tribute this card over here, and then we're going to go ahead and bring out Hoot Cake, and then we get out Hoot Cake, and then we activate this card's effect, and then we banish Angeli, and then we're going to go ahead and get Messengelado. Now that we have Mufel over here on the field, we can get Messengelado's effect and then add Ticket because we already have Chateau. But like I said, if you destroyed this, I would just place the other one on there, so it's perfectly fine. Now I can go ahead and activate Ticket because it's awesome. Alright, so now what we're going to do is... Alright, so how does this go? Now we have to overlay the Mufel and the Hoot Cake for a Levier. And we're going to do that. Too bad she wasn't a warrior, because then I can go for Excalibur. So we're going to go ahead and activate this, and we're going to detach Mufel. And then we're going to go ahead and special summon Angeli. And then we can now XYZ into Tiramisu, which is a really good card. And normally I wouldn't have this, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it the play without having Mageline. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And then this card does a pretty awesome effect. Now I'm just going to go ahead and bounce back both of his back row, which I think is a fantastic thing to do. Look at that, 2700 attack too. So we're going to go ahead and detach, it doesn't really matter, we're going to do. So return both of these back to the deck. And then we'll go ahead and return to the hand instead. Oh yes, I would love to just put him back to my hand. How is that fair? And then... See, this is why Madolches are going to legitimately be, like, really good. And at this point, I've already won. And then I could, well, technically, can you only get one of these per turn? No, I can still do it, like, it's fine. Because it can be special summoned, right? Because it can control fairy. Yes! Normally, I wouldn't have this card, but if I did have this card, I could still go into Excalibur, which would be awesome. So right now I don't have any other targets, which is fine. I'm just going to go ahead and proceed to push, and if he has anything, well, who cares? Like, I still have a relatively decent field here, so I'm not really worried about anything. But I could have went to Excalibur and probably OTK'd. But nonetheless, we're going to be, what should we attack with? Like, it doesn't really matter, I think, at this point, because, like I said, guys, even if he Mirror Forces, I'm still not, you know, going to lose at all. But normally, I did the play that you would normally be able to do. Most of the time, Mageline isn't, like, there, but it was nice that she was there. Even if I overlay into Excalibur, it's not like it would have been more damage, but That way he, even if he had like Shrink plus like Forbidden Lance. Well, actually no. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. What I do wish I had, guys, and I don't actually have it in the extra deck, guys, is Gaga Cowboy. That would have been a really, really funny card to actually pull off right there at the very end. Just overlay for that extra 800 burn damage. And you guys can see how good Madolches are. The thing is, I played this is my second time playing the deck, and I'm actually playing Instant Fusion in this build. I really like Instant Fusion, and I'm sorry Acer over here. I'm not letting you get anything. Sorry, you're not allowed to play. Welcome to how Yu-Gi-Oh is played nowadays. Your opponent summon? No. You don't get my effect, but I get all these effects. So you can definitely see this deck can OTK really easy. If I happen to have more cards, one play that you can do is if I already happen to have, like if I want to add like another field spell, I can just place another field spell, and then that way it would go to the grave. And then that way I could still use Tiramisu's effect. So he's going to go ahead and call upon his 10 play. And then at the end of the day, what is he going to go for? Like, what at this point can hurt me? I don't think there's anything that I can think of that would actually hurt me right now. Like, he's at significant disadvantage as far as cards go. And this plus this is just, not only do I get a search out when everything goes away, but I also get all the cards, well, except for Levier. Tiramisu, I think this goes back. It's just all Madolche cards, right? I don't think this actually goes back to the deck. Never mind. Madolche Tiramisu would actually go to the graveyard, which actually helps me. So he can go for, okay, he's playing just the new Geargia, I guess. But I feel like Geargia can't, well, if you're playing Geargia Karakuri, you can OTK pretty darn easy. But if you're playing like Geargia, well, Geargia Machina or Machina can still do some pretty nasty stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna get a free cards. Like, what's gonna happen again next turn? We're gonna do the exact same thing, and then I can add it to my hand, but I don't have a beast. Darn. Well, I already have a Mufel that I'm going to summon next turn, anyways. For the lulz, guys, let's go ahead and go with this. So we're just gonna go ahead and special summon another Mesh Enchilado, and then I want to make Excalibur because I can. Because, like, it's just people are like, what is that? I don't even. But the best play, well, I kind of clogged up my board. I could just special summon something else, and then, I mean, it's game like either way, but just for the sake of bringing it out because I can. I love this card. It's too cool, and I probably don't even need it in here. Honestly, Cowboy would probably come in handy a lot of times, because it's just like I need some extra little damage. Did I have this in my hand last turn? Maybe I could have OTK'd him last turn. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You basically got to see the potentials that Madolches have. Oh, almost forgot to activate his effect. So like now if he has like Earth Honest, I still take the same amount of damage. But it's just cooler that I got Excalibur out because it's Excalibur and Madolches. You wouldn't see that one coming, Star Fox, but Madolche is definitely looking pretty good with Angeli. The deck's pretty good. I really think it has some potential. It looks like a fun deck to play, and well, depending on what rarity Angeli is. I mean, if she's like secret rare, then have fun, guys. But yeah, I mean, if it's like a common or something, this is a good little fun budget deck. I mean, this card can get kind of pricey, but you might be able to play the deck without it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Asian Eyes out.